house of Firaun, and that was the place where he could be safe and grow up there, and then he becomes a prophet. They start doing that house.
What is that? What is the secret? What is the lesson for that? So that Musa alayhi salam, later on, when he sees the Firaun and he calls the Firaun, he will know how to speak to the Firaun, and the Firaun will know who he is. Do you understand? You understand or you don't understand? It means that now this is not a complete stranger, although he is. This is the person whom I loved, because Firaun was taking Musa alayhi salam as his son. The one that I trust. The one that I trust so much that he was running around. The one that I trust so much he was sitting on my throne. You understand? The meanings are endless. But then now, so that when Musa alayhi salam comes to Firaun, it is not between two strangers. It is not even between two, let's say, people who are enemies and completely opposite to each other. You understand? Because are they completely opposite to each other? They know each other. Especially with Musa alayhi salam, he knows. He says, I know you. I know you. I grew up with you. I know you. I know everything here. I know what is in your heart. I know what is in my head. Stop all this. Musa alayhi salam was saying that to him. The Firaun was very stubborn. Arrogance is one thing, but his stubbornness is more. Namrud is more arrogant. But Firaun is just very stubborn, and Musa alayhi salam says, I know you. Which was why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told his prophet to speak softly to him. Speak to him that his heart will soften. Don't come at him hard like this. Speak to him softly. You understand? So that maybe he will understand. Because even when Musa alayhi salam is saying, I'm your greatest Lord, he himself knows he doesn't believe it. He himself doesn't believe it. He himself knows that there is an Allah. Whether you think, oh, where is it in the Quran, this or that? It is in the Quran. What did he say? He was going to declare Shahadat, believing in Allah and the Lord of Musa. You understand? He's very smart that way. He's not even going to say my Lord, because what? He doesn't know. You understand? He doesn't know. But he's saying the Lord of Musa. Whoever is worshipping, I believe in that. You think that belief is just going to come like that? You think that belief by fear suddenly is going to enter into your heart? That's not belief. You think Allah will not know the difference? That has always been in his heart. But he's just very stubborn. This is very important for people of the Ahir Zaman. Because for over 1,400 years, Islam did not spread by forcing. It will not work. It may work for 1 generation, 2 generations, they will kick it away. Don't you know? The British tried it. Don't you know? Everyone is trying it. They're forcing people to do, they're forcing them to change the language, to change everything. 1, 2, maybe 3 generations after that, they say, no, we have to go back. What was our origin? Why is this being put on us? Why are we being forced? No. What happened? What made people to turn around? Is it through force? But are the awliya Allah also told when you enter into certain places? Most of the time when they're entering to bring Islam, is it through going up there and fighting with people and arguing with people? They say Now, because they're standing in front of them, are these Firauns who are declaring lordship to themselves. They find one way or another to soften them, to soften their hearts, to take their hearts. This is how it spread. Wahhabism is trying to force. Is it working? No, it's not. Not working in the East, not working in the West, not working for themselves. They're forcing that religion of Wahhabism to themselves. Is it working to themselves? No. If their intention was correct and they say we must clean all of the Muslims, clean all of Arabia, clean all of the Hijaz to go back, they destroyed everything that was built up for over 1,000 years. They destroyed everything. And then what happened now? They're starting to build. They want to go back to year zero, but is it working? No. Now they're going to build. And what they're going to build is they're going to catch up to the rest of the world, or this world, dunya, that is not only catch up, but is going to be much, much light years ahead of what this dunya has. And that is not going to capture people's hearts for akhirat, it's going to bring them down deeper into dunya. Never forget the Holy Prophet ﷺ. How he was dealing with those ones who are Namruds and Firauns in his own family. Who was it? That one. That every morning, without fail, he would take garbage and trash and put it in front of the Prophet's door. Who was it? Huh? His own uncle. These stories, they are for fun. How are you going to feel? That's why sometimes, okay, they're putting garbage in my doorstep, right? Do you ever see me getting so upset? Say, wait, there's something there. Alhamdulillah. What? They're putting garbage in front of my house? It's what they did to the Prophet. Alhamdulillah. I must pray for that one who put the garbage there. Of course, some people say, oh, it shouldn't be. We're going to take pictures, show the FBI and da-da-da. I say, so, okay, a little bit, maybe. They're throwing garbage over here. You understand? This is how you're not going to take the anger that they put there to take it and to put it in your heart. What a privilege, what an honor it is that whatever Prophet went through, we're tasting a little bit. One day, he opened his door and there was no garbage. What did he do? Was he happy? No. He was sad. Do you know why he was sad? He knows this means something happened to him. He is sick. He sent someone to go to see him. He himself, he went. Are you okay? Saying. Yeah, one is saying, what's wrong with you? Every day I'm giving you headache. One day I don't give you headache and you come to me? He says, yes, you're my uncle. I'm still going to you. He never stopped. He didn't see the garbage and he said something must be wrong and he went. That one was stubborn. Abu Lahab was like the Namrud and the Firaun, the arrogance that was there. But who are we following? Are we following Abu Lahab and Abu Jahl? Are we following Namrud? Are we following Firaun? Or are we trying to follow the prophets? So there is, let's say, a push and a pull with these things. Huh? You're saying something, how can someone put the garbage in there? Maybe you're pushed to be upset. But we're following awliya Allah. We're not following anything else or our ego. We must try to follow. Say, what would Shaykh Efendi do in this situation? How would he see this? What kind of sohbet he gave? how are we supposed to react? Then you're going to pull yourself back. At the very most, you're going to say, now this is making my heart now to jump a little bit. I get so angry, I shouldn't be. Because the one, when he has that kind of anger in his heart, the ones who has that kind of stubbornness or arrogance, that drunkenness in his heart, his faith is slowly leaving. And when the faith slowly leaves, you don't have too much intelligence. You don't know how to deal with it with intelligence. You will lose. You will lose. Because war is intelligence. Holy Prophet ﷺ saying is, war is trickery. It is strategy. It is not who is strong or who is weak. Correct or no? Now, we are declaring war against our own ego. It's not how strong or how weak you are. It's how intelligent you are. Whose intelligence you're going to use? You have to use the one that intelligence was created for, the Holy Prophet ﷺ. And follow his, then you're going to have a little bit of a taste of that intelligence. Once you have a taste of that intelligence, you say, this is great. It's so easy. It makes me feel more alive. I must look for more. I must look for more. So inshallah, this lesson for us. Aren't we living in the house of Firaun now? Are we doing that? Then, like Musa a.s., aren't we moving ourselves away from his house now to go somewhere in the wild wilderness? Inshallah, may it be pleasing to them. Fatiha.